For the fifth time this season, the Blackhawks give up 7 or more goals in a game as they lose 8-1 to the Dallas Stars. Jared Denorty sucks. He was terrible last game. He was terrible again tonight. They let Peter Mrazek out to dry and did nothing. Another half-effortless, no show-up of a game by the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. That's what it was. This was another game where they don't have any effort on the ice, lack of situational awareness in the defensive zone, and another let your goalie out to dry moment. That's what this game was. The Hawks looked horrendous. That's what they were. They were horrendous. This is the fifth time this year where they've given up 7 or more goals in a freaking game. It's frustrating to watch this team. I get it. We're a rebuilding team. I get it. We're a young team. I get it. But it's almost on repeat. You have a good game, and then you follow it up with one of the worst games in the season because they don't have the strong effect to continue and play a continuous strong play for more than one game after a win or even after a strong effort for a game. This was another game where they came out nothing. That's it. They lose it 8-1. Here we go. All goals for Smith. His fourth of the season by a tip-in at 11 minutes in the first period. Then 17-16 in the first period. Ryan Suter, his first of the season. Then at 19-11 in the first period, Tyler Seguin scores his 11th of the season, assisted by Marchment, who we hear a lot of tonight. Then we go into the second period, down by 3. 3 minutes and 43 seconds into the game, Steele goes backhand on Mrazek off to make it a 4-0 lead for Dallas. Then at 12:50 on a power play, Mason Marchment for his first of the night, 11th of the season, assisted by Seguin and Lundqvist to make it a 5-0 game. We go into the third period of play. Hawks on a power play. They score 39 seconds into the third period. Philip Kurashev with his 7th of the season, assisted by Bedard and Gutman. This looked like it may have sparked the Hawks because after this goal, the Hawks end up getting some momentum. But no, that's how it goes because after that, at 4:46 in the third period, Rope Hintz with a tip in up front of the net directs it in to make it a 6-1 game. Then at 14:29 in the third period, Mason Marchment with his second of the game, 12th of the season, to make it 7-1. Then at 18:58, Mason Marchment with his hat trick and 13th of the season to make it an 8-1 game. That's how this game was. The Hawks don't have any effort out on the ice. The defense was terrible. Mrazek was hung out to dry. Soderblom comes in with 15 minutes remaining in the game, and he kind of was hung out to dry as well. Shots on net, 41-24 for Dallas. Shots in the per period, 9-14 in the third for Dallas, 9-10 for Dallas in the second, 6-17 for Dallas in the first. Power play. Hawks were frankly terrible at it, except for the Kurashev power play goal where they went 1 for 3 and Dallas went 1 for 3. Face-off percentage was a little bit better than last game, but still, they lost at the dot. They went 25 for 55 at the dot tonight, making it a 45% at the faceoff dot tonight for the Hawks. Not a good game again. Um, Hits 25-5 for the Blackhawks. Shows we don't have the puck on their stick, but they were flat out horrendous. That's what it was. There was no effort on the ice. There was no situational awareness in the defensive zone or getting into the defensive zone because Dallas walked right over them and took charge, where this was just all Dallas. There was nothing good about this game. They were terrible. They didn't have effort on the ice, and they were just walked all over. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on this game, as this is basically summary of the 2020 year, because this team just was flat out horrendous. This was the fifth time this season they gave up 7 or more goals in a game. This was another season where the Hawks are in a rebuild, yes, but it's just another terrible effort on the ice from tonight. Now we go to Nashville, and hopefully the Hawks get a big wake-up call, because that was just one of the worst efforts on the ice this season, even though we've lost by this score once before. I want to know, what was the worst loss of this season? Was it tonight versus Dallas, the Arizona game where we lost 8-1, the Columbus game where we lost 7-2, the Seattle game where we lost 7-1, or the St. Louis game where we had a lead and lost it 7-5? I want to hear what your thoughts were. Which ones of those 5 games where we given up 7 or more goals in a game was the worst one of this season? So thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Happy New Year, because the Blackhawks really spoil New Year's Eve on this one. And most of all, get your heads in the game, Chicago.